Your mind is a castle, and the ears are the gates. My name is Alexander Macedon. On this channel we explore greatness and how to acquire it. This video will be poetic and unapologetic, for it has to be. This is a new channel, and I refuse to dilute myself for viewership, so if you are here for quick hits of dopamine, then leave now. For those that stay, we will be discussing the purpose of your visit and your habit of consuming content, and how this habit silently destroys you when it is not controlled and commanded. So, why are you on YouTube? Why did you find this video? Why did you decide to click on it? Well, it's because it might have struck you. You might have been intrigued by the thumbnail or the title being ambiguous. But if you clicked on this video, then you are a person who is dedicated to bettering themselves. Or at the very least, you hope that something out there will give you the answer. Then I will give you that answer, because it's one you already know but have forgotten. If you don't guard the gates, then an enemy is bound to walk in and cripple you. Yes, that is a metaphor, but it's real. You likely consume hundreds of hours of media every month, and you've forgotten most of it. Yet it has not forgotten you, and it has silently shifted your perception, identity, and way you think. Because passive consumption is never passive. There is always a cost. You've heard the saying, you are the average of your 5 closest friends. Why should that principle not apply to consumption? So what are you consuming? Are you spending your days reading the finest literature, philosophy, and history, enthralled in the great accomplishments and tragedies of humanity? Or are you spending your days scrolling and rotting your mind, while actively wishing you could cry and make it all go away? Probably the latter. Now this is important. I'm not suicidal, so I wouldn't make a video telling you all media consumption is bad, because my hope is that you'll make this channel one of your favorites. Yet passive media consumption is always bad, because it actively changes how you think involuntarily, simply because you let it walk through the gates, for you never thought to guard them. That was a mistake. What you must realize is that you have inherited a kingdom, the one that is your mind, and you have full control over influencing it and commanding it. If you're lucky, you've got 2 ears, therefore 2 gatehouses, but they are useless unless you actively command them to interrogate all that comes through. So, this is how you arm those gatehouses. Do not consume any entertainment from social media. Yes, seriously, there is nothing beneficial from entertainment, especially on social media. It has no benefits, and the laughs of today are always the cries of tomorrow. Instead, allow yourself to watch a movie and think about it, analyze why you like it, use it as a source of self-analysis and as a catalyst for your mind to run wild with ideas. Or even better, switch all entertainment to book form. There are plenty of thrilling novels that will sharpen your mind and vocabulary in every way. They are unmatchable by brain rot. Have a notebook where you manually write down every video you watch. This ensures you are constantly aware of your time and you slowly build an arsenal of reliable content creators you can watch. On the videos you find most valuable, you should make reviews and dissect them and list your thoughts on them. Replace the majority of your consumption with reading, because it is the superior form of learning. A video can explain a few basic concepts to you. A video can outline one of Napoleon's battles. A book can outline all of them, in such detail that you can spend months learning from the same paragraphs. We have inherited a catalogue of the greatest literature, philosophy, and historical accounts ever known to man. This is where people who have shaped history have built themselves in the past. To reject this is to be a child. Embrace boredom and answering your own questions. Boredom is one of the great joys of life. At first, it is painful, yet endure a few minutes and you will start thinking about meaningful things from your past and unanswered questions that quietly rip you apart. And this is the key point, you must answer them yourself, for you sharpen your mind by doing so, and grow self-trust and confidence. Stop lying to yourself. You are not weak, you know exactly what's good for you and what isn't. You know that the video about the latest crypto coin is not worth your time. And you know that an hour of dedicated reading always outranks an hour of media consumption. The best forms of media are the type that remind you of reality. That is the intention of this channel, to remind you and persuade you to be better. So be better. I have just handed you the swords. You can now equip your ears with them to fend off the parasites that infest you with doubt, hidden self-hatred, and assumptions to stop you from acting. Yet, this is the exact point. You want to better yourself. Why else would you still be hearing me speak? So now you must act upon it. Or don't, and look back in 30 years, as everyone else with lesser potential than you acted and eclipsed you on what you could have become. The world needs stronger people. I say this as a person who wants to become a politician. If you do not stand, then you have no right to complain about society, for you are not contributing to it. If you want to better yourself and strive for your own form of greatness, then I advise you subscribe, because that is exactly what I'm teaching here. Thanks for watching.